What's going on, everyone? Happy Halloween. This episode should be dropping on Halloween. I'm looking like the emoji, the chef emoji. It's like that. He's got the wooden spoon. Except I got the big salute spoon. This is the shotgun spoon. You drink stuff out of it. I drank a Fabrizia vodka seltzer out of that in Boston. It was fun. That video should be coming up soon. I've been crazy busy with videos. Hard to get a vlog like that edited when you're a one-man band, but we're doing it. It's funny. I wore this costume last year. And you know what? I threw up last year on Halloween. I drank way too much. I'm trying to prop this out. Let's throw that up in the corner. And you can't even see it. We're gonna move this over so you can see this one. Yeah. So it was like the first party I went to since the lockdown. And it was at like a girl's house that a friend of ours house, and she was throwing a party, and she just had a dining room table full of alcohol. They're like, yeah, take whatever you want. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna buddy up next to this Deep Eddy's lemon vodka, and I was pouring vodka Sprites, and I had like 6 of them without even realizing. And then before I know it, I was in the backyard throwing up in this costume. Dude, the last time I wonder if there's like stains on this. That's so disgusting that I'm wearing this right now. But imagine everyone just looking at, why is that chef just throwing up? I'm pretty sure I had my fake mustache on too. I either had the fake mustache. No, you know what? The Movember campaign started, which actually, description of this video, there is a link. We're raising money again for Movember awareness for men's health. So that's why I shaved. And I look like a baby right now. This is like 2 days after I shaved. I was going to shoot a podcast yesterday, but I was like, I look too much like a baby. So I shaved, and let's zoom in. I'm using my Mac camera, so it's not that great, but yeah. So I shaved, and I was like, oh, I look like a baby. But we're raising money for men's health, so only growing the mustache out now. I'm gonna keep shaving my face, but nonetheless. So I had a real mustache on Halloween. Shaved everything else. Had a chef, and I was puking my guts out, which great fun story to kick it off. I wanted to hear like a bunch of people's Halloween stories, but let's check Instagram to see if anybody slid up on the story, and nobody did. Great. But we're going to review some Italian Halloween costumes. We're going to talk some Halloween today. Where was I even in the story? I feel like I was in the story. Movember. Okay, Movember, donate for men's health. We're doing a Movember campaign. Throwing up at the backyard last time. I wore the chef's costume, wooden spoons. Yeah, I think we're all caught up now. Pretty sure. But yeah, before we get too deep into it, Jupiter, Florida, what's going on? Wooden Spoon's coming to Florida for the second time. The first time it was just me. I was just hanging out. This time we're coming for the Italian festival. Shout out to Jerry Soma for inviting us out to Jupiter, Florida for their Italian feast. It's going to be a blast. I think it's like the biggest Italian festival in all of Florida. So we're actually going to vlog that too. So I rented a minivan. We're going to throw all of our gear in it, drive all the way down to Florida, and then all the way back to Buffalo. And it's going to be horrible. Because remember the last time I did that drive, I bought my car. And I was like, I'm never doing this drive again because it's that bad. And guess what? I'm doing the drive again. So that is that. So Jupiter, Florida, the 5th, 6th, 7th, in downtown Abacoa, I think. And my buddy Austin Giorgio is going to be there. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun. I bought 500 spoons for the occasion. So help me sell it all with 500 of those spoons, and we should have a lot of fun. Cool. I always get criticized for drinking water on this, but it's like my voice gets dried up. I'm a one-man band right now. It's a solo episode today. I like Halloween. I love Halloween. Is my favorite holiday ever. I mean, besides Christmas, obviously Christmas is everyone's favorite holiday if you're Italian. Christmas Eve, Christmas. But in terms of just like celebrating, like not celebrating is not the right word, but like the spirit of the holiday. Like Halloween is like number 2 then. Halloween's number 2, if not tied for number 1, my favorite holiday. I love dressing up. I love haunted houses. I just went to the free haunted house. Oh yeah, big shout out to that New York Police Department, NYPD. I forgot his name, but they put on in Fort Totten in Queens. a haunted house, a free haunted house in Bayside, Queens. And we went and it was incredible. For being free, dude, you just had to wait in the line for an hour. It was packed. But for how much shit, I know we don't like to get political on this podcast, but we're going to get political for a second. For how much shit the police get and the NYPD get, they put on this free thing for everybody in the community to have and to enjoy. People were enjoying it, and I respect it. So shout out to the Terror on Totten. If you guys haven't been there, go check it out. NYPD Parks presents free Halloween haunted house in Fort Totten. I forget the name. I believe the police officer that started it is Italian. And let me get his name before I forget. And of course, his name's not going to be on here. So we're going to Google it and waste time trying to extend this podcast. Haunted House founder. I think his name is Frank. His name is Frank DiGiacomo. Shout out Frank DiGiacomo if you're watching this, which you're probably not. Thank you for a great haunted house. It was free. Dude, you know how expensive haunted houses are? Another thing, I was gonna go to like this Screen Park in Long Island. There's like 8, 6, 7, 8 different haunted houses. It's like $70. It's like I'm paying you $70 for one person. $70 to go get scared. Like these guys put it on for free. Everything was cool. Like I was like, we were like, you know, you rush through a haunted house, you're getting scared, but it's like the detail that they put into this, and it's a free thing. It's like, that's so cool. So cool. I love haunted houses. We went to that one. I think the only other one I've been to is the haunted catacombs in Buffalo, which that's fantastic. That too, it's like $50. It's like, all right, $50. But that one was scary. That one's like really scary. It's like you're going through like my favorite one. It was like you're walking through like movies, like it was like a whole movie themed haunted house. So you get into like a movie theater and like a bunch of like the guys from Scream pop up and they just chase you around the movie theater. And it's like this is pre-COVID too. So it's hard to go into a haunted house post-COVID. It's like you're staying 6 feet away, dude. I know you ain't getting close to me. I know by law your ass has to stay 6 feet away from me. So not that scary. But I guess this is pre-COVID. They're like chasing me. They're chasing me like, holy shit, it's scary. And then all of a sudden it's like you could hear waterfalls and shit. You're at Camp Crystal Lake. You're like on a freaking porch of like a cabin. It's like the detail that they put into these things is legit. And then it's like after you do that, it's like, okay, $50. It's kind of worth it. I can't wear this hat this whole episode. That thing's itching the hell out of my head. And now you can see how much of a baby face I am right now. Oh my God, this is horrible. Yeah, so Halloween's the best. I can't wait. So this year is like the first year I'm being a grown-up on Halloween and giving out candy. So actually, it's right here. This is actually my candy. I buy the Lindt stuff. The Lindt is the best candy. Yo, was it last year? Lindt had a panettone. It was a chocolate panettone cake, and I ate that thing for breakfast every day that we had it. I had to go back to Lindt and buy another one. That was breakfast. Dude, as much as I love summer, you guys know I love summer. I'm a big beach guy. I'm going down to Florida in November. I can't wait. I'm excited. I hate the cold. But in terms of Christmas season, especially if you're Italian, Christmas season is the best, dude. I had panettone for breakfast every day. You know, like the cookies keep coming out. You're getting limoncello, you're getting grappa, you're getting food, pasta fagioli. The whole season, it's like the best foods. It's great. I'm excited for Christmas this year. We're gonna be doing something special for Christmas this year. Stay on the lookout. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. I'll post all the updates there. But back to Halloween, I think, right? We're rambling about Halloween. Yeah. So haunted houses are fun. I think I'm also doing another haunted house where it's like a drive. You're driving through a haunted house. It's like in a car wash. So I'll like post on my story about that. So follow at the Wooden Spoon Media on Instagram for all those updates. Yeah. So what else about Halloween? I'd love to hear some other people's Halloween stories. If you have any scary ones, if you have any good ones, but let's review some Halloween. Oh my God, excuse me. I just had a big omelet for breakfast. So I'm burping that up. Excuse me. But I'm gonna have a really, really cool Halloween costume on this Saturday. I went out and you know what? I'm just gonna tell you. My girlfriend and I are gonna be Christopher and Adriana from The Sopranos. So my head, the easiest job, all I have to do is go out and get a tracksuit. Do you guys know how hard it is to find a tracksuit in a size medium. I'll explain. So when you buy a tracksuit, for some reason, these things don't come in pairs. You can't go into a store like, hey, I'm looking for a tracksuit. Like, okay, we got the mediums right here. This is the medium jacket. This is the medium pants. You can't do that. They're like, all right, there's the jackets. And then over on the other side of the store are the pants. You're going to have to go back and forth and match them up. And of course, there's a lot of medium jackets, but for some reason, you can't find medium pants anywhere. There's no size medium pants. There's only smalls, which are way too small, and there's larges, which are way too large. I'm a medium. I'm a straight medium guy now. 2 years ago, I was a small in some things. That's when I was fighting. I was working on a lot. Now your boy's post-COVID a medium. I used to be a schmedium, I should say. I used to be a schmedium, but so I'm at Roosevelt Field Mall. I've never been there before. I went by myself, and it's the biggest mall in the freaking world. And I'm just like going through Macy's, JCPenney's, Adidas. There wasn't any more really sports stores. So I think I finally made it to JCPenney. I was like, I can't find the good colors that I want. It's like I wanted something kind of 90s, but also something that I could wear just because it's a tracksuit. I love wearing tracksuits every day. So I wanted something I could wear every day. So it's kind of modern still too. I finally get to JCPenney's and I was like, okay, I found a cool color that I like. They didn't have medium pants. Okay. So like, let me try on the smalls. I couldn't get these smalls over my calf. I got beefy legs. I used to powerlift in high school. I got a little bit of beefy legs. So those aren't trying. So the larges, they kind of fit my thighs great, my larges, but then it's like they're too long. I'm a short guy too. They're a little long, and I don't know how to hem. My mom does that stuff. I'm not near my mom right now. I'm in New York City. My mom's back home. So and then the waist was a little too big. You know what? At this point, I was in fuck it mode. This thing was like, it said in JCPenney's on the rack, it says 20% off. I go, okay. The jacket was like 60. I think the pants were 40. I go, you know what? $100, 20%, $80. It's a nice tracksuit. This is a Puma tracksuit. It's good quality. It's a little heavier. I was like, this is going to be good for the season. I could always use it on a tracksuit. I don't have this color. It was like a maroon color. And you go, okay, you know what? I've been looking around this mall. I've been looking online. I was at other malls before back home. I go, you know what? Halloween's in a couple days. Let me just buy it. So I walked to JCPenney. I walked to the counter at JCPenney. Well, first off, their fitting rooms impossible to find in JCPenney. So I'm walking around. Hey, where are the fitting rooms? I see a bathroom, and I almost thought for a second maybe I changed in the bathroom, and then I looked. I go, definitely don't change in the bathroom. And I was like, where are the fitting rooms? And then some lady's like, oh, they're down there next to the salon. I was like, there's a salon in JCPenney. Anyways, I walked past the salon. No fitting rooms. Okay. So I keep walking. And at the other end of the store, nowhere near the salon, I found the fitting rooms finally. There's no attendant to fitting rooms. I barged in the biggest fitting room I could find. I threw my tracksuits up. I had a couple different options. Maybe I'll throw them up here for you guys. Let me know if I made Let me know if I made the right choice. Also, all the tracksuits that I tried on, no medium pants. It's like, okay, you know what? Let me just buy the tracksuit. I'm at the counter. And there's a lady already at the checkout. And I was like, okay, there's one lady ahead of me. How long could this be? She was already checking out. This took forever. She was like, I guess making some sort of order. She had no like items in front of her. And I'm getting pissed. If you guys know me, one thing I don't like doing is waiting in line. I was next in line. So I was like, this can't be that bad. Scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Instagram, playing little games. 10, 15 minutes go by. This lady's still good. And then at the very end of it, she goes, she couldn't get this deal or whatever. And she goes, okay, I'm done. And at this point, I am blood red mad. I was like, okay, here's my tracksuit. I'm ready to pay. I got my cash out. Your boy's carrying cash lately. My cash is out. I'm expecting to pay $80 for this tracksuit. And she rings it up. She goes, it's not on sale. I go, you're fucking kidding me. I go, it was 20% off. And you know what? At that point, I was like, I'm not buying it then. And I left it there and I walked out in a fit of rage. I go, you know what? I'm fucking going home. I'm pissed. I just drove a half hour to Long Island. And then I talked to my friend, and then she was like, just get the tracksuit. Halloween is this week. I go, okay. She goes, go talk to a manager, go fight for it. I go, this is sad. I'm fighting for a tracksuit on Thursday. I forget what, this was last week sometime. So I go back, and before I went to the register, I took a picture. I went back to where I got the tracksuit, and I took a picture that said 20% off, and it was clearly the rack that I got it. And I went up to the register. She goes, do you want to get a manager? I go, I would love to talk to a manager. And she calls a manager, and guess what? Never shows up. The manager. Because everyone has staffing issues. I get that. But JCPenney's do better. Do better. Let your associates be able to discount things that already should be discounted. And so I'm waiting 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes goes by. Did the whole thing, TikTok, Instagram, playing games on my phone. I was like, you know what? I see another register on the other end of the store. Do you want me to just go take it there? Maybe it's fish. She goes, if you want. I go, you've been no help. Thank you. And so I take it and I go over there and waiting in line again. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm going to blow my brains out. I'm so upset. So finally I get to there, and this lady, she's ready. So boom, scans it. I go, I had the problem. I explained the problem. She goes, yeah, you just have to read the fine print. This isn't 20% off. I go, you got to be fucking kidding me. She goes, nope, it's not on sale. I go, is there anything we can do? She's no. And then she scans the pants. And for some reason, after she scanned the jacket and the pants, discounted, boom. So all we had to do initially in this situation was scan the jacket and the pants, and the discount came up. And then she's pushed me for a credit card. She goes, you want to open a credit card? I'll save you $30. Like, this isn't a bad deal. And I said, I really don't want to. I got the cash right here. She goes, I save you $30 a day. She goes, you don't even have to use the credit card. I go, really? So I could just open the credit card and never use it and get $30? She goes, yeah. And then she goes, but you have to use it for the purchase. And I go, oh, don't run my shit. I give her my ID. I go, no. She goes, just pay it off once and forget about it. I go, no, you're not ruining my credit. And I grab my ID back as I got the cash. I just threw the cash down. So long story short, spent way too much time on the story. I got my tracksuit, but there's more problems. I ordered a neck brace because, Christopher had the neck brace in the first season in Sopranos. And my girlfriend's going to be Adriana. So, what we got to do is get a little Cosette doll. And we ordered one on Amazon a week ago. And it says it's not going to be here till November 2nd. So we had to cancel that. And you know where I can't find, where you could find a Cosette, little doll, little white doll, dog doll? Nowhere. I've checked everywhere. You can't find one. So we're going to Target today. I'll update you guys if we got one. Actually, you'll see it on my story right now. If you're listening to this podcast, I probably already posted. I'm going to wake up and get dressed in my Halloween costume on Saturday, even though Sunday's Halloween, but Saturday's Halloween technically because it's Saturday. So, and then we've been struggling finally her cheetah and tiger shit because Adriana wears tiger and cheetah shit. So we're at Burlington and Macy's and TJ Maxx and all those places. I think she got pants. We have to find a jacket. So we're going out today and doing that. And next year, I'm just buying costumes. I'm going to Spirit. And I'm going to say, give me a costume. Here's the money. And I'm going to forget about it. Because that's what I did with this. Actually, buying this costume last year was also a pain in the ass. I think I had to go. Where the fuck did I have to go? I called because they said they had one in stock. They didn't have it in stock. I think I had to drive to freaking Cheektowaga for that. I had to drive 40 minutes for this costume last year. You know what? It was worth it because I like this costume a lot. I use it for TikToks. It's fun. I was an emoji. It helps me sell wooden spoons like this one that you could get for $200 on the woodenspoonstore.com. Get anything you want engraved. Salute. This is the salute spoon. This is the shot spoon. Oh, yeah. Before we forget, get your wooden spoon ornaments right now at the woodenspoonstore.com. They're selling like freaking hotcakes. I would show you the Dominic the Donkey ones, but I sold out. I have to make more of them today. So wooden spoon ornaments, get your regular wooden spoons. The best Christmas gifts. You guys don't want to forget your Christmas gifts. Get them now. Get them now while you have time. Anyways, dude, I don't even know where I was going. Oh, okay. Let's wrap it up. Let's go and review some. I got some pulled up already. So I'm going to share my screen. We're going to review Halloween costume, Italian-based Halloween costumes. All right. So, okay, we got it. Sweet. So this kid is pasta and meatballs. I gotta zoom. I can't zoom in on this, but I really want to know what this is made out of because this looks legit. It looks hilarious. This kid is doing it right. He's probably warm because that's another thing with Halloween costumes. You gotta have them. They gotta be warm, but also you can't be bundled up in a jacket. So you gotta like plan it out. So this kid's got it right. He's basically wearing a tracksuit underneath that. He's got the sweatshirt and the sweatpants. And this is adorable. And he could probably fit all the candy. Like he's wearing his bowl too. So this kid's chilling. I might not say, I don't know if he's Italian or not because I see blonde hair burning through his head there for a little bit, but we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna score this costume. We're gonna do boxes of ZD scales. So I'm gonna give this 7 boxes of ZDs out of 10. It's a good costume. Next, this is insane. This is a chef like me, except this is a blow-up chef. This is racist. First of all, he's doing the thing, the little like I'm picking my mustache thing. This is assuming that all Italian chefs are fat. And if you could see here, I'm not fat. I don't know if you guys could see. I could see myself through a little window, but if you could like scroll, like rewind and watch me in this podcast, I'm a slim guy. I'm lean, and I cook well. You could ask anybody that's had my food. I cook chicken cutlets like you wouldn't believe it. And so, other than that, I do like the mustache. I wish I had a fake mustache like that right now. But the hat's on point. He's got a pot. But you know what? No wooden spoon. I'm deducting a point. That's a silver spoon, not a silver spoon. It's a metal spoon in there. So I'm giving this 1.5 boxes of ZD out of 10. Bad score. This one's good. This is the Italian Stallion. I like how he's trying to be an Italian Stallion. See, if he was an Italian Stallion, he'd have the muscles and the tattoo. You know your boy's got muscles and tattoos and a chain. I got the chain already rocking. So he's probably not Italian. He's trying to be Italian, which that's why he's got the big horn chain and muscles. This is a good one. I like the horse head. This is probably warm as shit too. He's got the guinea tee on. This is a good costume. I'm going to give this 8 boxes of ZDs out of 10 for sure. We got Michael Gandolfini dressed up as a mob boss with his dad. James, this is a fantastic costume. Shout out to Michael Gandolfini when he was little. This is probably the coolest thing ever. Like you get like your dad's Tony freaking Soprano and you dress up as a mob boss for Halloween. You got the fake cigar, the fedora, the pinstripe. 8.5 boxes of ZDs out of 10. Shout out. Great costume. This was cosplay at Soprano Con. There's a lot of chef costumes, I guess, coming out. This is unmatched. This is the best Artie Bucco I've ever seen in my entire life. And then he's got the rabbit next to him. Obviously, already shot the rabbit and killed it. This is 10 boxes of ZDs out of 10. It doesn't get better than this unless you're Artie Bucco himself. And this last one is like Walmart brand Tony Soprano family. I think that guy on the left is Furio. I can't tell, but the Tony, Carmela, and Meadow. If The Sopranos was on Spike TV, this would be the actual cast. This is insane. This is so good. I don't know if this is Halloween or not, but 9 boxes of ZDs out of 10. Is that it? Oh, last one. We got the Tony and Carmela right here. This is Emily Ratajkowski and the guy that doesn't look good enough to date Emily Ratajkowski, but he probably has a lot of money, so that's why he's dating Emily Ratajkowski. I think they might be married, but his Tony Soprano, that doesn't look like a real cigar to me. I can't really tell. It might be, might not be, but he's got the gold in the right spots. The hair is pretty on point. The white robe's good. And Emily Ratajkowski is basically wearing what she normally wears and a blonde wig. So his Tony Soprano is actually better than her Carmela. So we're going to give his Tony Soprano 7 boxes of EDs out of 10. And Emily Ratajkowski, although being a 10 boxes of EDs out of 10 looking person, she's going to get 6 boxes of EDs out of 10 for her Carmela Soprano costume. And that's all I got for you guys for the Halloween costumes. I know we did last year. We had some better ones. But that's what I can in a short period of time for a Halloween podcast episode. So I hope everyone here has a fantastic Halloween weekend. Halloween on a Saturday is unmatched. I can't wait, dude. It's Thursday right now. I'm not going to do anything tonight, but Friday, I'm going to try to do some. Saturday, pumpkin carving, going out. And then Sunday, where it's actual Halloween, and enjoy the day. Hopefully hit some haunted houses. I think we're doing corn mazes and all that fun stuff. Hit me up if you're in New York. Let's go out and you know what, spammers. You know what? That's what I get. I'm disrespectful by looking at my phone because I was getting a call and it was a spam risk anyways. But anyways, I hope everyone has a very safe Halloween. Send us your Italian costumes. We'll be posting a bunch of people's costumes on the Wooden Spoon all weekend. So if you have a good Italian-based Halloween costume, let me know. Make sure to get your guys. Christmas is coming up. I was wearing this shirt underneath. Dominic the Donkey shirt. It's the most best-selling shirt on the Wooden Spoon store. Get yours before it's Christmas time, before it's too late. Make sure to celebrate Christmas season wearing Dominic the Donkey. It's the best Christmas song of all time, in my opinion. Get your wooden spoons at the Wooden Spoon Store. Woodenspoonstore.com. Use code SITDOWN. You'll always have 15% off if you listen to this podcast on the Wooden Spoon Store. And catch us in Jupiter, Florida, November 5th, 6th, and 7th. We cannot wait. It's free to get into. They used to charge. They're not charging this year. It's going to be a freaking blast. I can't wait. We're going to soak up the sun. Or it's going to be warm. It's not going to be cold like it is in New York right now. I cannot wait. November 5th, 6th, and 7th, Jupiter, Florida. Come to the Italian Festival. I keep saying Columbus. I was like, all right, Boston, the last festival of the season. Never mind. Columbus, the last festival of the season. Never mind. Jupiter is the last festival. The last festival I'm doing this year. I swear to God. No more festivals. We might do a pop-up, though, for Christmas time. Anyways, I can't wait to see everybody in Jupiter. I hope everyone has a great Halloween weekend, and we will catch you in the next episode. Subscribe to the Wooden Spoon Media on YouTube and wherever you listen to this podcast. Follow us on social medias. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Ciao.